Good morning, Airbnb family. Wanted to do this live. I got off the phone with Airbnb a little while ago. A gentleman named Chris. He's servicing professional Airbnb hosts and businesses with many accounts, and asked me what they can do to make our lives better as hosts, because they want to focus more on us finally instead of just on guests. And a couple things came up, and it reminded me that we as a whole host community need to fix these things collectively. So I wanted to guide you through something that will allow you to change a couple key things that I think all of us hosts want changed. And let me walk you through those. First off is non-smoking policies. I know a lot of us have a hard time collecting from Airbnb a smoking fee, right? Where our house is non-smoking, but somebody smokes, and we have I have a $200 fee for non-smoking, and I have a little bit more success collecting this money, but I know a lot of you aren't getting paid from Airbnb. So I said to this guy, Chris, I'm like, why don't we make it a policy on Airbnb's side that all homes are non-smoking unless stated otherwise, and the Airbnb lists it in their terms and their policies that there's a non-smoking fee, like a penalty. Most hotels have a $200 per day fee if you smoke. So with that said, if we leave feedback with Airbnb, where all of us hosts want Airbnb to take a non-smoking stance worldwide, unless the host allows smoking, then the host can click a button that says, yes, smoking's okay in our property, then that would put the burden more so on Airbnb to help collect that money instead of just making it squarely our problem, right? So in order to do this, there's a site on Airbnb, airbnb.com/help/feedback. Let me make sure that's right. Yep, /help/feedback. And you can go in there and leave that feedback and say, hey, I want Airbnb to make it non-smoking as a standard, and then allow us to choose if we'll allow smoking. The second one is last minute bookings. I know a lot of you guys have had the same problem before too, which is that, let's say it's 7 p.m. on a Thursday. You have availability on Friday. Somebody books your space on Friday, and then it goes gray and it says awaiting payment. How many of you have had that happen, right? And what happens is they have 24 hours to fix their payment problem or their payment issue. Same thing happens with awaiting verification. So let's say you have a verification requirement where they need to upload a photo ID or a government ID. What'll happen is they have 24 hours to fix that problem. And if they don't fix it in 24 hours, their reservation gets dissolved, but you've now wasted 24 hours. And so if they book the day before or the morning of, what happens is your reservation window elapses and they've blocked your Airbnb calendar until it's too late and you can't get another booking that day. We've had it where at noon somebody books on a Thursday and it blocks their calendar until noon on a Friday, but the reservation ended at noon on Friday and they never showed up, they never paid, it just blocked our whole calendar. So we want to change the way that this should work. If you all agree with me, I'd like you to, of course, like this video and share some stories about this too, because I'm going to give this video to Chris in a link, and if you have some stories to tell about how you guys have lost money because of Airbnb's 24-hour hold window, I'd love to hear all of them. And this is the same way. In feedback, what you'll do is you'll write out your agreement to this and state, instead of giving somebody 24 hours to fix their payment or verify, if it's a same-day booking or if they're within 48 hours of their check-in window, let's propose that they get an hour or 3 hours max to fix it. If it's within, a week, they should have less than 24 hours, because, us as hosts, if they block our calendar for a day, that's a whole day that we're off the market, and that's bad for our SEO, it's bad for our revenue. So I want all of you hosts to go to airbnb.com/help/feedback, and I want you to give these two crucial bits of feedback. If you want your home to be non-smoking automatically and have Airbnb help you enforce your non-smoking fee, put that. And if you want Airbnb not to give a guest 24 hours to pay if your reservation starts in less than 48 hours, also give that feedback. I think if we all as a community come together and make this change, we'll all make a little bit more money and our homes will be a little bit more safe and they'll smell better too. So all of you hosts, thank you for your help. Hopefully we can make this push happen. Thank you for watching Airbnb Automated, and I'll see you on the other side.